Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss about another example for ngTemplateOutlet directive, where we will see how we can create or execute template on a condition basis. But here we are not going to use the ngIf directive. We will use only one directive, that is ngTemplateOutlet, and we'll see the method through which we can execute the conditional template without using ngIf. Okay, so basically by the end of this session you will be able to understand how ternary operator works in ngTemplateOutlet, what all syntax or what is the syntax or structure that we are supposed to follow in order to implement the example. So these all things we are going to discuss in this particular session. But before we proceed further, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just mainly focusing on how to execute ngTemplate using ngTemplateOutlet. Okay, fine. So let's get started, and we are going to proceed in the similar way. Firstly, I'll show you the source. We will add the required module, because that is the prerequisites. Then we will discuss, we will declare the required variables, and we will discuss the requirement. Once requirement is clear, then we will move forward and we'll see how to implement the logic using ngTemplateOutlet directive. Clear? Alright, so let's go to the go to the app.component.ts file. Here in this file, what we will do, we will simply add one variable, that is admin. Okay, now in this isAdmin, for now I'll just assign one value, maybe boolean value true. I'll tell you why we are defining this isAdmin, but for now just keep it like this. Okay, now we all know, in order to use ngTemplateOutlet directive, we should import common module. Okay, so here what we will do, we will define common module. Once it is added, it will automatically import this line. Remember, if it is not there, please make sure that you import it either manually or through this command. Okay, because without this we are not able to use the application with ngOutlet directive. Even you know that ngIf, ngFor, these all directives are also a part of common module. That means it this is the common module, is the module which provide the access for all those directives. Okay, fine. Now the question comes, why we declared this variable. So I'm planning to implement a logic where I want to check if the user is admin. Then in that case I want to execute a particular template which will show one message that welcome admin. And if user is not admin, so in that case we will show some different, we will execute different template, and we will write the message welcome to user box, or whatever you want to show as a alternative method. Okay, fine. So this variable is ready. Now it's time to go to app.component.html file. Now in this file, what we will do, we will firstly put one heading. Already one heading is there, which is Angular directive demo by Sharmit. Now we will add another heading with h2, and this, in this heading we will write Angular, or maybe we can write star conditional. Maybe we can write ngTemplateOutlet it should be with this only, outlet conditional rendering. Okay, because we are going to render it, conditional rendering. Okay, ngTemplateOutlet conditional rendering. Now after this, what we will do, we will define two template. As I mentioned that we are going to use two template, and template will be executed only when it is only when we will execute it. I'll show you. So let's create the first template. Here I will write ngTemplate. In this ngTemplate we will put one message. Message could be anything, so I'll write paragraph here. Welcome then comma welcome admin to the TextureMath to TextureMath dashboard, for example. Okay, so this is the message which I want to show to my user whenever admin log into the system. Welcome not admit, it should be admin. Okay, welcome admin to the TextureMath dashboard. Okay, so this is the first template. Likewise, we will define another template. So I will write here ngTemplate. In this ngTemplate, I'll write another paragraph where I will write welcome user. So this is customer. Okay, welcome user to the TextureMath podcast. So this is the message which I want to show. But now my question is, will it show, like, if currently at the same moment if I run this application, what do you think? These messages will be populated? No. Let's verify that. So here I will write ng serve -- open enter. So it will take few seconds and then it will open the application for us. Once application is open, we will be able to see that only 2 heading is populated on the screen. So now you can simply see that only 2 thing is there. One is Angular Directive Demo by TextureMath and another one is ngTemplateOutlet Conditional Rendering. Okay, so I hope this process is clear to all of you, that ngTemplate is only executed once we write the logic for it. Okay, so because right now we have just declared it, but we are not executing it. So to execute it, what we will do, we will define here ng container, because we don't, although you can use div also here, but we don't want to use any extra wrapper. So here I will write ng container. In this ng container, we will write the logic to execute this thing. Okay, so for that, what you need to do, you need to write here star ng template outlet. And remember, this is case sensitive, so if you are writing something with capital, if something is written with capital letters, please write it in the same way, otherwise it won't work. Okay, then we will check if it is admin. So if it is admin true, then we will populate this template. Now how we will refer this template? So to refer this template, you need to assign some reference template variable. So we will name it as admin block. Okay, so similarly here we will write admin block. So something is wrong here, maybe we put something in a different way. No, it's fine. We just kept here admin block. Then after this, for the second block, let's assign the name, because without name you are not able to access it, right? So here I will write user block. Okay, so here we are just checking if it is admin, just simply go to admin template. If it is not, then we will use colon here. So I'll simply write colon and then we will write user block. Perfect. So now the logic is ready, where it will check if the user is admin. If it is true, so it will simply go and execute the admin block. That means it will print this message, welcome admin to the TextureMath dashboard. But if it is not, so in that case it will automatically go and execute this one, which will show welcome user to the TextureMath dashboard. Let's save it. So now if you check the output, you will see that welcome admin to the TextureMath dashboard. Why it is coming? Because we have configured the is admin as true. So if you change it to false, you will see that now after making it as false, you will get the output welcome user. So now you can see welcome user to the TextureMath dashboard. So this is the advantage of using ternary operator. And now what is ternary operator? This question mark is a ternary operator. So here we are not utilizing any ngIf directive. Without ngIf directive, we are using ngTemplateOutlet, and we are able to execute the template conditionally, and that's why we call it as a ngTemplateOutlet conditional rendering. So I hope this session is clear to all of you. If you have any queries or questions, please ask in the comment section. And that's all for today. See you in the next session with new topics. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.